Imagine being the devil. It must be so hard to be blamed for a lot of things. Hello, this is Blissful Gia, and welcome to my podcast. Now, I haven't really decided on what I'm going to name this podcast, but I was thinking either Cheeky Gigi or Run and Tell That, or a combination of both. I want to introduce myself to those that do not know me. I am Blissful Gia. I am an artist, an entrepreneur, a mother, and that goes without saying, welcome to my podcast. On this podcast, we are going to just talk about any and everything, mainly day-to-day life and how to handle certain things. Now, I had asked a question I made a short, and I said, who do we blame in the midst of adversity? Do we blame the devil, God, or ourselves? And a lot of people gave me back and forth answers. Some said, no one, we should stop blaming people. Some said ourselves, and some said, you could never blame God because God is ever loving and he does no wrong. And to that, I want to say, depending on the circumstances, because it is a case-by-case scenario, and when it comes to accountability and responsibility, there's a saying that says, there's always a finger pointing back at you when you're pointing the finger at others. And when I think in terms of who's to blame when shit hits the fan, everybody can be at fault. God, the devil, and ourselves. Take for example, right? In the Bible, God has allowed a lot of the biblical characters in the Bible to endure hardship, all in the name of character building. And he allows certain things to unfold in our life to teach us lessons, to teach us accountability, to teach us how to love ourselves and to love others. And on the other hand, we can also blame the devil because sometimes we all have a bad day and shit just doesn't go our way. And it's like, imagine being the devil. It must be so hard to be blamed for a lot of things, especially when it's the individual's fault, when it's our fault. For example, if you don't pay your car payment and the car gets repoed, it's your fault. Another example where it may not be your fault, losing a job, a spouse, a family member. Those are things completely out of our control. And when we're faced and in the moment with those emotions, we're angry, we're upset at ourselves, at God, at times even the devil. When we are faced with disappointments in life, it's heartbreaking, it can be frustrating, but it's in those moments where we do build character, where we do become a better version of ourselves. We analyze things differently and we assess things differently. And through analyzing our situations, we become better, even if it is our fault, even if it is the devil's fault, even if it is God's fault. And sometimes we don't have the answer, we don't have the understanding as to what is going on in our lives. In this lifetime, we are going to face so many challenges. And blessed are those that have been equipped with resources, finances, even guidance through our parents or friends. Because when we go through these things, we're able to help the next generation. We're able to help the next individual that may find themselves in the same situation as we are. Take the lessons as it is, as a lesson. The next time when things don't go your way, when you're having a shit day, when shit hits the fan, when you want to cry, when you're angry, And I'm not saying it just to be sweet on the mic, just to have a sweet tooth on the mic. I'm saying this from my own experience. Next time you are faced with challenges and adversity, it's a teachable moment. And I always say, this too shall pass. Nothing ever lasts forever. And if you're still in that storm, then it's not the end. And there are seasons for certain things. I lived in North Dakota for God knows how long. Too long. Too damn long. But I can tell you that some seasons are dreadful. They last longer. And such as life, such as our experiences, such are our happy days, our sad days. They too shall pass, and new blessings will unfold. So when you're at the face of adversity and you're wondering, damn, who is at fault? Rather than who is at fault, change your perspective. And if you must have some type of accountability, do so. If you have to hold someone accountable, do so. But after holding an individual, that source, accountable, look at the lesson at hand. Look at the lesson at hand, because it's going to make you better. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you wiser. Thank you for joining me today. I am Blissful Gia. Now run and tell that. Until next time.